Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I thought I would share some items that I picked up with you guys, just do a little haul really quickly. The first thing that I want to tell you is I started my dishwasher. I did not plan on making a video. I started it and now I'm making a video. So that's what you're going to hear in the background. It's my dishwasher. I try not to start my dishwasher or anything in my kitchen when I do a video, but yeah, I just did not expect to film one. Anyway, I thought I would share this haul with you guys. So first up, you guys know how excited I am about my August magazines that I receive, the issues that I receive, the subscriptions that I receive through the mail. The August editions, I get excited because it's kind of a pre-fall. It prefaces a lot of the things that you're going to see in the September issue, and September issue of magazines is always, for me, the biggest, the best. I love, love, love the September. It's like August, September, and October issues to me are the best magazine issues there are. I get more excited over those than I do over the springtime ones, just because it's all fall related and it's getting me into that fall mood. So anyway, excited about the August ones, and within the first like 5 or 6 pages of my August allure, there were 2 new foundations that I wanted to try. The first being the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free foundation stick, and it's like a gel stick with an anti-shine core. It's got like a white part. Of course, once you use it, do you see that white part in the middle? Once you use it, that becomes the color of your foundation. Now I'm the shade 110 in Porcelain, and if you are a Instagram friend of mine, you will already know my opinion about this foundation. I am going to save that for a separate review because I'm just doing a haul right now. So there's that one, and within like 2 pages after that was the Loreal one that I hauled. I did an Instagram haul already, so the Loreal one, and this is the Magic Nude Liquid Powder. It looks like that, and I am shade, what is this, 312, which is Classic Ivory. I'm in C15 in MAC, if that's any reference to you, so 110 in Maybelline and 312 in this, and these are the 2 lightest that they make in both ranges. And this one is a liquid. You shake it up and it's supposed to go on like a powder. It's a liquid that transforms to a powder, so that's what that is. And that was literally like, I'm not supposed to really show magazines, but Allure, and it was like there, and then again 3 pages later is the L'Oreal ad, and it's like our first liquid powder, Invisible Slip of Nude Perfection. So really cool, 2 really cool new little foundations. The next things that I will show you are some lip products that I picked up from e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, Face, and the first being the matte lip color. When I went, they only had this one, which is Nearly Nude, and a red one, which I kind of wanted the red one, and even though it was $3, I was like, I don't need the red one. I have a lot of red lipsticks. I'm just like, I wanted a nude. I really, I don't know, fell in love again with nudes this weekend, like hardcore. I was all over the nude lip. So anyway, this is a matte lip pencil, and mine is kind of, you know, it's a $3 lipstick, so you can't expect for it to stay perfect, but it just kind of rolls up. But just very nude. It's really pretty. I'll take this off. And you can see. And it is matte, so it mattes up your lips and makes them very neat at the same time. But it's not so nude that it's like completely gone. You know, it's got a little bit of pigment to it. And then, of course, right now, because I have such a nude, not a nude, a neutral eyeshadow, kind of a neutral face look, it really washes me out. But with a dark, smoky eye, which I wore a lot of this weekend, it looks really, really pretty. And so then on top of that, I was wearing a nude lip balm, this exact same kind. It's the e.l.f. Lip Balm SPF 15 in nude color also, which brings a little bit of shine to it. But my daughter has, yeah, she stole it and put it in her bag, and it's like, I don't know where it is. It's like in her room somewhere, or in my room somewhere, or somewhere else, or maybe in a car. I'm not sure. But I bought 2 of them, one in nude and one in pink. And these are really, really nice for lip balms. They are very emollient. They have some pigment, which is really nice for a lip balm. And I just really like, I like the packaging too. Of course, I've had mine, what, like 4 days and I've worn them every day, so some of the paint is kind of chipping off, or not the paint, but some of the packaging is chipping off. But it's a $3 lip balm, so I'm not going to complain, like I said. And this is the pink shade, and it just goes on. You can see how pretty is that. And then just on top of that, to give the nude a really pretty pink. So loving those two things together and separately. Like, I've taken to just keeping this in my bag, in my purse, and putting it on all day long. So love that. The next thing would be, let me show you the nail polishes. Okay. The first one is Essie's Wicked, which is just a deep, I want to say it's like a burgundy. I have not actually tried it though. But this was my biggest nail polish, like, it was on my list. It made my August shopping list as for nail polish colors that I wanted to pick up early fall. So this is the one that I plan on wearing a lot. It's Essie's Wicked. Next up would be a pink color that, it's what I have on right now. It's what I have on my toes. When I Instagrammed a picture of what I wore Friday night, this is what I had on my toes. I had some questions about what it was, and that's what it was. My reasoning behind this is it says Insta-Dri. I wanted something that if I painted my nails in a hurry and ran out the door, it wouldn't mess up so fast. So it wouldn't, you know, get so icky so quickly. Because sometimes when I paint my nails, I don't have time to sit there and let them dry. Even my toenails, you know, I'm doing it because I need to put my shoes on and I'm wearing sandals or something. So literally sometimes I paint my nails in a rush and then stuff my feet into my shoes and go out the door, and I just needed it to dry really quickly. But I can tell you that I really do like this product for a number of different reasons. More so, you know, of course, just because it dries really quickly. The other thing is my daughter has really enjoyed painting her nails this summer and having, you know, colorful toes and fingernails, and my husband has finally come around to the idea that she's a girl and, you know, he's comfortable with it. The only thing we don't let her do is, I really don't like red. I don't like red on her. I don't know why. I like red on myself. I love my red toes and red fingernails sometimes, but on her, I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, I don't like red on you. And my husband's just kind of like, it doesn't look right. I don't know. I don't like it. So like pinks, yellows, blues, and greens, he's fine with. I'm fine with. I think they look cute on her. Purples, any of those colors, we're kind of like, okay, you know, those are good. The only downside to that is she's a wiggle worm. It is so hard to get her to stay still to paint her toes, and then to stay still for it to dry. Like, I mean, literally, she'll sit on the chair and her foot will be going like this because she just moves so much. So she always ends up, you know, smudging it. These are great for her because they dry so quickly, and it's literally Insta-Dri. As you're painting, it's like drying on your nails. And this one, first application was so streaky, and I was really disappointed. And then when I put the second one on, I was, you know, okay, that's kind of the finished product. That's what it looks like. I don't like these all the time. I really do prefer my Essie nail polishes when I have the time to do my nails, but I think this is a really great option for quick and easy. The only other thing I dislike about it is the brush. I don't care for the brush. The brush is weird. It's flat. Try and get the polish off before it falls everywhere. Okay. Woo. Okay. So there's the brush. It is like flat, like wide and flat, and this part right here does not let you get into the crevices of your nail. Like when I painted the 3 stripes on my nails, the sides never really took, and I had to go back and make sure, and this does not let you, I don't know, the brush is just shaped weird. For me, it's shaped weird. I really don't care for it. But I'm sure they did that for a certain reason. And like I said, you have to work fast, because if you do 3 stripes like I do, by the time you get to that 3rd stripe, the other one's kind of tacky dry, because it's so instant drying that it's hard to work with. But I like them because they dry fast. So those are the pros and cons of them. Now this is the Pink Blink, 100 Pink Blink. And that's what I am wearing on my nails. And then my daughter also chose, she wanted a yellow, Lightening, which is this one. And it's really pretty. I really rarely ever wear yellow. I don't think I've ever really worn yellow. I've picked it up, swatched it. I've bought several bottles of yellow polish. They always end up going back because they never work out for me. But my daughter wanted it, like I said, and it's really pretty. So looking forward to that one. And then, like I said, on her list is a blue, and a green, and they have all of those in their range, which is really nice. So yeah, she was like, can we get them all? I'm like, no, just get one color now, and we'll come back and get some other ones some other time. So right now she's starting off with these two, which look, you know, the pink looks really cute on her. She's got it on her toes right now. It looks really cute. Okay, next two things would be, two little MAC blushes that I bought. The first one is this one. It's a Mineralize blush in the shade Gentle. This is absolutely beautiful. I am in love with this color, seriously in love with it. I will Instagram a picture shortly of me wearing it on my cheeks. I think it's beautiful. It's that mineralized kind of finish. It's a beautiful kind of berry pink lip. Berry pink lip. What am I thinking of? Berry pink blush. Berry pink blush. Wow. Stuff just comes out of my mouth sometimes. Okay, so it's a berry shade. I think it's perfect for fall, kind of transitioning into those cooler, prettier, you know, weather. Now there it is. It's got some shimmer to it, but it's absolutely beautiful. And because it's mineralized, goes on a little lighter than what you would think, but it's got so much shimmer and beautifulness to it that it's just gorgeous. I love it. Do you see it? I swatched it kind of in a really weird area. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Beautiful. It's so pretty, and it gives you, especially with a nude lip, if you're doing a nude lip and kind of a neutral, not a neutral, a smoky eye, it gives you that like extra kind of China doll pink blush color right here, which I like. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like. So really, really beautiful. I am in love with this blush, seriously in love. And I was in between this one and the shade Dainty, which is lighter than this. Dainty, when I swatched it, didn't really show up. It was pure shimmer, but it was so beautiful. I really do want to look into some other ones from the Mineralize line because they're beautiful. Next would be one that I wanted to pick up, and I'm kind of shocked that I like it because it's a coral. Or not a coral, my aunt corrected, it's called Peaches, MAC Peaches. And my aunt was like, oh, I was telling her about it. I'm like, and I really don't like corals, but I picked it up and it's actually really pretty. She's like, it's not a coral, it's a peach. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, I'm not drawn to those coral colors. She's like, it's a peach, it's not a coral, it's a peach. They're different. She's like, coral's more orange, peach is more peach, pink. I'm like, okay, maybe that's why I like it. I don't know. But it is pretty. I have it on today. And it's not so orange, but it's not like my typical pop of pink that I always have on my cheeks. I will always, always, always go back to that pop of pink. This, however, is a really great option, I think, to have for just, you know, a little bit of a change in routine. It's very, very pretty. It's not so orange like a lot of coral blushes are because it's peach, right? No, it's got a little bit, I think, more blue to it than orange. For reference, this is Style, which is a coral blush, and this is Peaches, and you can see that it's a little bit kind of more darker, a little brighter, and I think it has a little bit more pink. Now if you put it next to a pink blush, this is Pink Swoon, and these are both sheer tone blushes. They're not completely matte, but they're a little bit more sheer, but they're not shimmery at all. You can see that it is not as, you know, blue tone pink, but it does have a little bit. And of course next to this it looks way more orange, but next to a true coral it is not as orange as a coral would be. Let me show you guys. Here's the 10 blush palette from. Okay, and if you go to like an orange, you can see it's not really that orange. It kind of pulls up as more of a neutral tone blush, as opposed to, you know, as opposed to like there's another coral. It's not so orange. So I think it's a good alternative to your pinker ones if you're not like really looking to wear a pink, because it's not so completely orange. It's a good kind of neutral, like in between shade. It is not my absolute favorite, like I said, but I have, you know, worn it for 2 days and I have kind of liked the different tone. However, I don't think, for me, it doesn't do as much for my complexion as a true pink does. So yeah, that is Peaches for me. I like it, but it's not, you know, this is what, yeah. But it's a pretty option. And it's not pink, but it's pretty, but it's not pink. Okay, so that's that. That is all of my haul before I, oh wait, one more thing. Because it's summer and I am gonna go there. I like to wear a lot of sandals, and I don't like to have cracky, icky feet when I wear sandals. One of my biggest things that I get like very self-conscious about when I wear sandals is my heels, because I run a lot, so I get a lot of, well, not on my heels, but I run a lot, so I get calluses on the sides of my toes, and I'm very self-conscious about that when I wear sandals. And then the other thing is when I wear sandals and you can see my heel, if my heel's not covered by the sandals, I don't like to have cracks like in the back. I'm very, very self-conscious about that. And I usually, like 2 times a week, when I get out of the shower, I will exfoliate it with like a, you know, a foot file, I guess that's what it's called. And mine recently has not been working. It's been like it became dull. Of course, I've had it for probably 5 or 6 years. So as dull as it got, I needed to replace it. And when I went to go find one, I couldn't find one anywhere. And then my husband said, well, look, there's that little Revlon one, and it looks like this. And so that's what I picked up. And wow, why didn't I buy this 2 years ago? Literally, my foot file is not, I mean, I had to throw it away because it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Anyhow, it's just not, you know, it's old. But it's this little thing, and this part right here is what you put against. And it's rough, but it doesn't cut you or anything when you do this. And I rub it against my heel really quickly, and then again against like the pads of my feet, and then against the calluses I get on my toes. And you know, I mean, I have to be careful. I have to walk that thin line between removing the callus completely or just making it look a little bit better, only because I run every day almost, and if I was to remove the callus completely, I'd have to create new calluses on my feet, and that, you know, is painful. So yeah, I have to walk that thin line between it, and this really, really helps do that. Like I said, now it's clean. I washed it. You can wash it with soap and water. If I hadn't have cleaned it, I wouldn't be doing this with it or having it so close to my face. Anyway, I wash it with soap and water, the antibacterial Bath and Body Works soap, but really lightly, 2 times a week, and it removes the callus. Now this part pops off, this little thing, and all the dead skin ends up like in here, and you just throw that away, and then you wash the top. And so then, you know, you store it like this, and this also helps to smooth out that area. And then once I get that all smoothed out before I go to bed, I will smother my feet in lotion, go to sleep, and I wake up and they're fine. And then I can wear sandals whenever I want and not have to worry about icky cracks or white areas on my feet. I don't know, it's my, like, I get very self-conscious about that. I'm not a feet, I don't like feet, I'm not a feet person. I hate my feet with a passion. I feel like they're like the bane of my life. I can't stand them. And when I do wear sandals, I just like to make sure that they look okay. And that's part of the reasons why I'm so like nail polish obsessed, and you know, really like I like to hydrate a lot. I'm also kind of, yeah, my elbows, my knees, like I'm always, you know, hydrating. The other thing too is my hands. My hands get extremely dry because I take so many antihistamines that it just sucks like all the moisture out of you. So I'm always putting on, you know, lipstick or chapstick and moisturizers and stuff like that. But I thought I would share that with you guys. I know it's towards the end of the summer. This is a good kind of early summer tool, but it replaced my old foot file, and I am really, really liking it. Actually, more so than I ever liked the foot file. This is just a lot more sanitary, a lot easier to use. You cannot mess up. It's not like one of those razor. Have you ever seen like the shavers where it's a razor and you use that on your callus? Which is very effective, but at the same time it can really do some damage. You can cut yourself extremely bad. I've cut myself with those before. And you have to change the blade out, and then you run the risk of, because you have to change the blade, slicing your finger open. I've done that before too. So yeah, those are not as, you know, easy and user-friendly as these are. So this is just a really nice option. And especially, you know, now while it's summer, but then also into the fall, because I like to keep my feet in decent shape throughout the year. So that is that. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Sorry for taking you down that road. I know sometimes it's TMI for some people. Anyhow, thanks so much for all your interaction lately, and also the Pond's contest is still open, or the giveaway rather, is still open on Instagram until tomorrow, on YouTube until Thursday, and then also you can still vote for me on Pond's Facebook, and I'll put the links down below until August the 2nd. Please vote. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of excited to see the 10 that get chosen, the 10 YouTubers that get picked. Even if I'm not one of them, I'm like, wow, I'm excited to see someone that I could know be in a Pond's commercial on TV. So I think that's really cool. Anyway, I will put all those links down below. The link to Instagram so you can enter, and then also to my YouTube and to the Pond's Facebook, so you can go vote for me if you don't mind. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Tell me what's on your early fall, so August shopping list down below, and my next video will be all about my August shopping list. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.